Hey guys, it's your girl Tiffany and welcome back to my channel. If you are enjoying my supernatural content, please remember to like the videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon that's next to it because that alerts you when a video has been posted. Also check out the community tab because I put out what videos will be posted on what day, and leave your comments in the comment section. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. So, going out with a shout out again, I would like to shout out John Von Doos. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, I truly am. They stated, it's startling how clearly you see into how things will evolve between Sam and Dean. So, thank you for that comment. That comment made me smile. It's just because I could only imagine what the lengths the boys will do, and I feel like the reason why they are like they act like twins. In my humble opinion, they act like twins. Like they're really the twins to me are like the closest definition of true siblings. Like I'm sure there are twins that don't like each other, but I've never met a twin in my life that just, the thought of not being around their sibling gets them anxious or something. I've known twins like that. So I know for a fact. So the fact that Sam and Dean act the way they do remind me of twins. And I feel like the reason they do this is because of how they grew up. Dean practically raised Sam. From how it's acting, how it's playing out, the fact that Sam himself said that John raised them like warriors leads me to believe they never had the soft parental guide from John. And the way Dean acts with Sam, he seems like he's actually the father figure to Sam. So I know for a fact these two are going to do extreme things in order to make sure the other is safe. But your comment leads me to believe that it's going to get worse from here on out. So thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate it. So last episode we had can't remember what it was. I know it's something with Faith, something like that. I think it was Faith. It was my first time seeing well, he wasn't the Grim Reaper, but a Reaper portrayed like that. So in Supernatural, there's more than one Reaper, but I guess there is the Reaper. That I guess it's a bureaucracy. It seems like. So we saw that the wife was controlling the Reaper originally first to help save her husband, but then she decided that she was going to play God and judge who was immoral and moral and save who and who. So and we met Layla, which for a side character I really connected with her. I felt so bad for her. And I think this also, we got a little insight to, I guess, the boys' faith themselves. So we know Dean doesn't believe. He only believes in what he sees. So he believes in like Wendigos and the ghosts, those things, because he's seen them. He doesn't believe there's a God, etc., etc. Sam believes simply for the fact that if we are seeing all this evil, there should be the good counterpart somewhere around. So it was interesting to see that when we saw the end, Dean did something that I didn't think he would do. He said to Layla, I'll pray for you. I'm not a praying person, but for you, I'll pray for you. And I felt bad for Layla. I really did. I feel like she just got a bad hand. That was really it. A good person that got a bad hand. That was it. So I really enjoyed that episode. I really did. So we're going on to episode 13. Yeah. And it's called Route 666. Lord Jesus. Well, we know there's going to be a little demonic because 666. So, yeah. With that being said, let's jump in to see what this episode has for us today.
Pretty rough going, reportedly on I-55 plus an hour.
Uh-oh. The hell? A truck? Yeah, you can say that again. Why is a truck? Oh, I have a story for you guys at the end of this. Just what this scene is reminding me of. What the hell? Okay, so the song came back on as soon as the truck disappeared. Oh god, don't tell me the truck is a ghost. There it is, yep. My god. Wow. Damn. Damn. It's still going? And it disappeared. What the hell is going on with this one?
Okay, I think I found a way we can bypass that construction just east of here.
Problem is, we're not going to Pennsylvania.
Wait, what?
She got a call from an old friend. Her father was killed last night. She thinks it might be our kind of thing.
What?
Now, believe me, she never would have called. Never if she didn't need us.
Oh, wow.
By old friend, you mean...
Friend that's not new.
Yeah, thanks. Surname's Cassie, huh? You never mentioned her.
Didn't I?
You mean you dated someone? For more than one night?
Oh, shit.
Am I speaking a language you're not getting yet? Dad and I were working a job in Athens, Ohio. She was finishing up college. We went out for a couple of weeks.
Look, it's terrible about her dad, but it kind of sounds like a standard car accident. I'm not seeing how it fits with what we do. Which, by the way, how does she know what we do?
You told her then?
You told her.
Okay, I didn't see this one coming.
Our big family rule number one, we do what we do and we shut up about it.
Oh,
For a
damn.
year and a half, I do nothing but lie to Jessica, and you go out with this chick in Ohio a couple of times and you tell her everything?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I think you're telling us what you want us to print and what you want us to sit on.
I know you're upset, Cassie. I liked your dad a lot.
Two
So
black
this-
people were killed on the same stretch of road in the same way in 3 weeks.
Yeah?
Too close.
Supernatural going with
Those
this?
were friends of yours.
Dean.
Wow.
Hey, Cassie.
Didn't see this one coming. Honestly, didn't see this one coming.
My mother's in pretty bad shape. I've been staying with her. She was worried about Dad.
Why?
He was scared. He was seeing things.
Like what?
He swore he saw an awful-looking black truck following him.
A truck.
He said it would appear and disappear. And in the accident, Dad's truck was dented, like it had been slammed into by something big.
And the first person killed was a friend of your father's?
Best friend, Clayton Soames. They owned a car dealership together. Same thing.
Supernatural. We going with this team?
And the cops said exactly what they said about Dad. He lost control of his car.
Now, can you think of any reason why your father and his partner might be targets?
No.
And you think this vanishing truck ran him off the road?
Say it aloud like that. Listen, I'm a little skeptical about this ghost stuff, or whatever it is you guys are into.
Skeptical. If I remember, I think you said I was nuts.
Yee.
That was then.
See, he's not nuts because you need him now.
I just know that I can't explain what happened up there, so I called you.
Mr. Robinson.
She's very skittish.
Your loss. We'd like to talk to you for a minute if you don't mind.
I'm really not up to that just now.
Wait, another one? Or this is the same crash site? Damn. What's with this truck?
Our best seem to be dropping like flies. Clayton, my father, Jimmy.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Closing this section of road, for starters.
Close the main road, the only road in and out of town. Accidents do happen, Cassie. That's what they are.
Mayor, the police and town officials take their cues from you. If you're indifferent about what...
Indifferent.
Would you close the road if the victims were white?
Ooh, we're going here with this show. When did this show come out?
Cassie, I'm the last person you should talk to like that.
And why is that?
Why don't you ask your mother?
Huh? What the mother got to do with it?
I'll say this for her. She's fearless. Mm-hmm. What's interesting is you guys never really look at each other at the same time. You look at her when she's not looking.
Cyrus, so messy.
Away. Just an interesting observation in a, you know, observationally interesting way.
I think we might have some more pressing issues here.
Hey, if I'm hitting a nerve.
Oh, let's go.
Cyrus, so messy.
Excuse me. Are you Ron Stubbins? You were friends with Jimmy Anderson?
Who are you? The company you say you were with?
All National Mutual? Tell me, did he...
He looked at him like, you know you lying.
Black truck.
What the hell are you talking
Uh-oh,
about?
look his face.
You even speak in English?
This truck, the big scary monster looking thing.
Yeah, actually, I think so.
I have heard of a truck like that.
Yeah.
Now where, when? Back in
When?
the 60s, there was a string of deaths. Black men.
Oh, this is South, ain't it?
Appeared in a big, nasty black truck.
You ever catch the guy who did it?
Never found him. Hell, not sure they even really looked. See, there was a time this town wasn't too friendly to all its citizens.
He looked at him like, okay, don't act brand new.
You know, a phantom truck is the extension of some bastard ghost reenacting past crimes.
The victims have all been black men.
It's more than that. They all seem connected to Cassie and her family.
You might also want to mention that other thing.
What thing?
The serious unfinished business.
Oh, Jesus, Sam.
All right, so maybe we were a little bit more involved than I said.
Oh, okay.
Dean, did you love her?
And I told her the secret about what we do, and I shouldn't have.
Oh, Sam.
Blink or something.
He said blink.
You loved her.
Mm.
Good. You were in love with her, but you dumped her.
She dumped him.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
She dumped you.
how dare you break my Dean's heart? But then again, I get it. If somebody told me they hunted monsters, I'll blink.
Dean. Hey. Come on in.
So, you busy? Or?
The paper's doing a tribute to Jimmy. I was just going through his stuff. For years, this family owned the paper. The Dorians. They had a whites-only staff policy. After they sold it, Jimmy became the first black reporter.
Oh, wow.
He stopped like an editor. He taught me everything. So, brings you here.
Trying to find the connection between the three victims. I'm about what Todd said about the race.
These two are so
She
awkward.
didn't want to talk about it.
Your mama got something involved in.
Look,
No, forget it.
Oh, Dean is hurt. Oh, these
That's
two.
hilarious. See, I'm not the one who took that big final door and slammed it behind me.
Wait a minute.
And I'm not the one who took the key and buried it.
are we done with this metaphor? The guy I'm with, the guy I'm hoping might be in my future, tells me he professionally pops
That's not
ghosts.
the words I use.
And that he has to leave to go work with his father.
I did.
All I could think was, if you want out, fine. But don't tell me this insane
It
story.
was the truth.
I thought it was what you wanted.
Well, it wasn't.
Oh, these
I didn't
two.
mean to hurt you.
Well, you did.
This is such a TV thing. You can tell the era of where this TV series from. No shit. Well, okay, well, I just catch myself. It's now coming after a white person. Damn. Ugh.
Dean, you told me that story. It scared the hell out of me. I thought you were nuts. Dangerous, even.
In my work, I see some horrible things.
Is this simply a closure relationship? Like, you just needed closure on this and we never seen her back again?
Yeah. You're kidding.
Where were you last night?
Sam is so messy in this episode.
Motel. I'm guessing you guys work things out?
We'll be working things out when we're 90. So what happened?
Yeah.
Every bone crushed.
Damn.
Turned to pudding. The cops are all stumped, but it's almost like something ran him over.
Something like a truck?
Yep. What was the mayor doing here anyway? He owned the property. Bought it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, but he's white. Doesn't fit the pattern.
Killings didn't happen up on the road.
So I'm trying to find some link between those killings back in the 60s and what's going on now. There was a lot about it in the paper. Yeah.
Okay, the courthouse records show that Mr. and Mrs. Mayer bought an abandoned property. The previous owner was the Dorian family for like 150 years.
Dorian?
Yeah.
Didn't you say the Dorian family used to own this paper?
Along with most everything else around here.
Oh yeah, I forgot that name. Hello.
It's interesting.
What?
This Cyrus Dorian, he vanished in April of '63. The case was investigated but never solved. That's right around the time the string of murders was going on back then.
Well, I pulled a bunch of paper up on the Dorian place. It must have been in bad shape when the mayor bought it.
Why's that?
The first thing he did was bulldoze the place.
You got a date?
The 3rd of last month.
That's when the killing started?
Mayor Todd bulldozed a Dorian family home on the 3rd. The first killing was the very next day.
So whatever was buried in that house, something happened with that house. Or that same Dorian kid that's missing. Oh hell no. Sweetheart, what is that gonna do? Is it trying to intimidate us? Run upstairs, please, for me. God.
You didn't see who was driving the truck.
Seemed to be no one. Everything was moving so fast.
The mother knows something.
Why didn't it kill us?
Whatever's controlling the truck wants you afraid first.
Mom?
Yeah, this woman is shocking.
Martin was under a lot of stress. You can't be sure. Yes. Yes, he said he saw a truck.
Did he know who it belonged to?
He thought he did.
Who was that?
Cyrus.
Cyrus. I was thinking Cyprus.
Cyrus. Cyrus Dorian died more than 40 years ago.
Died? How did you know that, ma'am?
You know he died. Mrs. Robinson. The paper said he went missing.
I dated Cyrus a while. I was also seeing Martin, in secret, of course.
Oh, Lord.
When I broke it off with Cyrus, and when he found out about Martin, I don't know, he changed. His hatred. His hatred was frightening.
The string of murders.
There were rumors, people of color disappearing into some kind of a truck. Martin and I, we were going to be married in that little church near here, but last minute we decided. The day we set for the wedding was the day someone set fire to the church.
Oh, Jesus.
There was a children's choir practicing in there. They all died.
Wow. Wow, Supernatural.
No, there was one more. One night that truck came from Mark. I was beating something terrible.
Damn. Wow, Supernatural.
But Missy Martin got loose. Then he started hitting Cyrus, and he just kept hitting him and hitting him.
Damn.
Why didn't you call the cops?
Really?
This was 40 years ago. He called on his friends, Clayton Soames and Jimmy Anderson, and they put Cyrus's body into the truck and then rolled it into the swamp at the edge of his land. And
So he came for all of them.
Kept that secret all these years.
So how is the mayor play a part?
Mayor gone. So is Mayor Todd. Now he said that you of all people would know that he is not a racist.
He was a good man. He was a young deputy back then, investigating Cyrus's disappearance. Once he figured out what Martin and the others
He buried it.
done,
He looked the other way.
he did nothing. Because he also knew what Cyrus had done.
Okay, fair enough.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought I was protecting him. And now there is no one left to protect.
Yes, there is.
Your daughter. Cassie, that is gonna come up. But I knew what I know what she meant. She meant as in, though she was protecting those who had the secret. They're gone now.
Papers on.
Well, technically the daughter now knows the secret, so yeah.
Occasionally I miss boring.
I saw this killer truck.
I miss conversations that didn't start with this killer truck.
Well, the Cyrus guy.
Yeah.
Evil on a level that infected even his truck.
Mm.
And his spirit was dormant for 40 years.
So what woke it up?
The destruction on his hands.
Yeah.
Or the destruction.
Right. Demolition or remodeling can awaken spirits, make them restless. You know we're gonna have to dredge that body up in the swamp.
Ooh.
Little more, little more.
That was relatively easy to find out. I have a feeling this not gonna be that easy. Is the body still in there? Ugh.
Alright, let's get to it.
Nope. Don't you have to burn the truck?
I guess not.
So burning the body had no effect on that thing?
Sure it did. Now it's really pissed.
Yeah.
It's gone, right, Dean?
Apparently not the part that's fused with the truck. Hey, that rusted piece of crap, you gotta burn it.
How the hell am I supposed to burn a truck, Dean?
I was just gonna ask it.
Figure something out.
Hey, you gonna give me a minute?
I don't have a minute. What are we doing?
Let me get back to you.
He said, "Let me get back to you."
All right, Dean.
This better be good. I'm in the middle of nowhere with a killer truck on my ass. And it's like it knows I put the torch to Cyrus.
Dean, listen to me. It's important. I have to know exactly where you are.
Decatur Road, about 2 miles off the highway.
Damn.
Turn right. Up ahead. Turn right. Make the turn?
Yeah, I made the turn. Move this thing along a little faster.
All right, you see a road up ahead?
No! What? Wait, yes, I see it.
Okay, turn left.
What is Dean is stressed. Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
All right, now what? You need to go exactly 7 7/10 of a mile and stop. Stop? Exactly 7/10, Dean.
Yeah, you see that? I'd have died. Cause, oh, at least he's telling you. To be that precise? No, I'd have died.
Dean, you still there?
Yeah.
What's happening?
It's just staring at me. What do I do?
Just what you are doing. Bringing it to you.
Huh? Bitch!
Come on.
The hell? What happened?
You still there? Dean.
Where'd it go?
Dean. You where the church was.
What church?
Where he burnt those children.
There's not a whole lot left.
The church ground is hallowed ground. Whether the church is still there or not, evil spirits cross over hallowed ground. Sometimes they're destroyed, so
Sometimes.
figured maybe that would get rid of it.
Maybe. Maybe?
Sam,
What if you were wrong?
I would have killed him. No, Sam needs to get a hit.
Honestly, that thought hadn't occurred to me.
Yeah? We were fighting. I was putting my hands on Sam. I'm sorry. I was putting my hands on Sam.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, I'm with you. You need help?
My mother says to tell you thanks again. For the better goodbye than last time.
Yeah, well, maybe this time it'll be a little less permanent.
I'm a realist.
Okay.
I don't see much hope for us, Dean.
So this was a closure
I've seen stranger things happen.
relationship.
A hell of a lot stranger. I'll see you, Cassie. I will.
So he didn't say goodbye. She did though. Oh, he letting Sam drive.
I like her.
Of course you did. You scheming this whole episode.
You wake me up when it's my turn to drive.
Okay, so that was episode 13. Road 666. You know what? I actually like this episode. I thought I had issues this episode, but I didn't actually. I actually like it. It was interesting to see a backstory of Dean. Like we saw what Sam was doing before this whole supernatural started. We now we got an idea of what Dean went through. So we got a past girlfriend who it ended badly, but it ended because of it ended. I think typically, like if somebody really came and told you you're in a relationship with someone and they told you, oh, you know, my job is hunting ghosts and so on and so forth, you're not gonna believe them either. Let's be highly. Let's be real. You won't believe them. So her reaction was actually, it made sense. Her reaction that yeah, I thought you were breaking up with me. You knew. Now I didn't expect this episode at all. Coming from Supernatural. Reason why, when it came out. So if I'm right, Supernatural came out in 2007? 7 or 6, one of the two, but it came out in the early 2000s. Let's be very honest, there was rarely TV shows out there, popular TV shows out there that was talking about racism. or even hinting at racism. Let's be very honest with ourselves. Every TV show was out there saying the history was hunky dory. So it was a shock to the system to see such an old show had an episode like this. And I'm guessing, I'm even proud that they even had one episode like this. I highly doubt we'll ever see another episode like this ever again. But the fact that we actually did have an episode like this, I'm impressed. I am actually impressed. Because this was not a popular thing to do back then. Talk about racism. And I am sure that if I were to look up the stats for season 1, this might have the least viewed episode. This might be the least viewed episode. I'm sure, just because of the time frame that it came in. But it wasn't a bad monster of the week. It was another monster of the week, but it wasn't a bad episode by any stretch of the means. I highly doubt we're ever going to see Cassie back again. This seemed like it was just something to show audience a little peek at Dean's past when Sam wasn't around, and you got that peek as well. And just Sam just being Sam was a messy person this whole episode. He just felt like he had something up with Dean. I'm like, oh, I got this against you. I could just use her against you. And then I would have put my hands on Sam. Me and Sam would have fought. You could have given me the heads up that this maybe couldn't work. Like let me go. And you are telling me these directions with so much confidence, like it was supposed to 100% work, to then come tell me when it's gone, oh, by the way, I didn't think that was gonna work, but I had my suspicions it would. But yeah, we would have thought hands would have been laid on Sam. I'm sorry, it would have. But yeah, this story reminds me so much of when I was younger. So when my dad did security work. My dad's a police, and on the side he did security work for let's call it a bar. It was a bar at night. So like it usually used to be summer times because I'm home. So me and my mom would go with our dad on the job and just stay with him. So usually when we would go, we'll come home around 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock on any road, well, back home it was quiet. But for some reason, every time we used to come home at 3 o'clock, there used to be this garbage truck that used to come at the same time. And for some reason, it was always there. Always behind us. I'm like, how come we've never met this garbage truck in front of us? It was always behind us. Like all you could see was this bright, and its lights used to be bright. So the driver never used to dim it down anything. It just used to be bright, and it terrified me. It terrified me for a very long time. So this whole situation just reminded me of that story. So I know how it feels when you on the road by yourself and you just got this bright light just going everywhere where you're going. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode. Yeah. So with that being said, if you enjoyed my reaction, please remember to hit that subscribe button, and leave your comments in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.